Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P04F1 indicates that there is a detected issue with the Evaporative Emission Control (EVAP) system. Specifically, that the system is showing low purge flow. The EVAP system is responsible for capturing and recycling fuel vapors from the fuel tank and preventing them from escaping into the atmosphere, which is vital for environmental protection and optimal engine performance. When the Engine Control Module, PCM, detects that the pressure from the Evaporative Leak Control Module, ELCM, sensor is lower than a defined value during low engine load, it triggers this diagnostic trouble code and records it in the system. The ELCM is usually located close to the fuel tank and plays a critical role in monitoring pressure variations within the EVAP system. Addressing this DTC is essential to ensure emissions control and proper vehicle operation. The P04F1 code specifically references an issue with the evaporative emission system, which is designed to mitigate fuel vapor leaks from the fuel system. The ELCM pressure sensor is a key component in this system and is crucial for monitoring pressure levels within the EVAP system. Located typically near the fuel tank, it relays pressure data back to the PCM, which assesses the system's functionality. When the sensor detects pressure below a certain level at low engine loads, it's interpreted as a malfunction. Additionally, other components can affect the EVAP system's performance, such as the EVAP canister, purge valves, fuel tank system, and various hoses. Therefore, understanding the roles and locations of these components assists in targeted troubleshooting. Several possible causes could lead to the P04F1 code being triggered. First, a faulty EVAP canister purge valve may not open or close as it should, preventing proper vapor flow through the system. Second, there might be blockage within the EVAP purge system itself, which includes hoses and connections that can be clogged or damaged. Such blockages can restrict the optimal flow of vapors. Additionally, if the ELCM is not functioning correctly, it may not properly detect the expected pressure levels, thus feeding erroneous information to the PCM. Each of these components must be thoroughly inspected to determine where the fault lies. Drivers may experience a variety of symptoms associated with the P04F1 code. The most common sign is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, which serves as an alert for potential issues. Additionally, there may be noticeable fuel vapors around the vehicle, indicating that fuel vapors are escaping instead of being captured by the EVAP system. Furthermore, drivers could experience poor engine performance, which can manifest as rough idling, decreased acceleration, or stalling, particularly at low speeds. These symptoms are indicative of the underlying evaporative emission system imbalance and highlight the importance of addressing the DTC promptly. For the first step in troubleshooting the P04F1 code, start by placing the vehicle in the on mode without starting the engine. This allows the diagnostic tools to communicate effectively with the vehicle's onboard computer systems. Utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, navigate to the EVAP Leak Check Module test option. Running this specific test is crucial to ascertain whether the system reflects normal operation or indicates issues in the EVAP system. If the results return anything other than OK, this confirms the presence of a malfunction that requires further exploration. Ensuring the HDS is set up correctly is essential for accurate diagnostics. Next, focus on the EVAP canister purge valve, a vital component in the EVAP system. Begin by visually inspecting the valve and its electrical connections for any signs of damage or corrosion which could impede operation. Use the vacuum pump gauge to apply pressure to one side of the valve to assess whether it holds pressure or indicates blockage or failure. This will validate if the valve is functioning normally or if replacements or repairs are necessary. The proper opening and closing of this valve are pivotal for maintaining effective vapor flow, hence making its inspection a critical part of the troubleshooting process. In this step, inspect EVAP Purge System 1 for potential blockages or leakages. Begin by closely examining all hoses and connections in this section of the EVAP system to ensure there are no restrictions or damages. Any blockage could lead to poor purge flow, contributing to the DTC being triggered. Additionally, conducting a detailed visual inspection for any signs of liquid fuel or vapor escaping from the system will help identify leaks if present. An intact and unobstructed EVAP Purge System 1 is essential for optimal vehicle operation and minimizing emissions, conforming to regulatory standards. Proceed to inspect EVAP Purge System 2 using similar criteria as System 1. Disconnect the necessary components as prescribed in the diagnostic procedures to facilitate a thorough examination. Testing for blockages is crucial, as any obstruction can significantly affect system performance and cause erroneous DTC readings. Next, apply vacuum to the designated components while monitoring whether vacuum levels are maintained. A lack of vacuum retention can point directly to deterioration or blockage of the system, necessitating immediate corrective actions to remedy the fault. Investigating the ELCM system comprises checking for any blockages, restrictions, or physical damage to the components. Inspect electrical connections to ensure they are secure and free from corrosion, as faulty connections can lead to erroneous readings and miscommunication with the PCM. Verify that the system is clear of leaks. Leakage can manifest as fuel odors or moisture in surrounding areas. A properly functioning ELCM is essential for effective pressure monitoring within the EVAP system, allowing the vehicle to respond adequately under various operating conditions. During the inspection of the main flap unit, first, ensure the misfuel inhibit device is removed for effective operation. Closely observe the shutoff valve to confirm that it is fully closed and check the condition of the flap seal for any signs of deterioration or damage. The flap seal must ensure a tight fit to prevent vapors from escaping during operation. Any abnormalities found during this inspection could contribute to the low purge flow issue represented by the P04F1 code. The main flap unit's integrity is vital in maintaining the effectiveness of the overall EVAP system. To examine the fuel tank system with specific attention to connections and seals for signs of leakage or damage. Disconnect the fuel vent tube as guided in the troubleshooting instructions and incorporate the vacuum pump or gauge to test the system's integrity. Maintaining proper vacuum levels is an indication that the system is sealed correctly. A leak within this system can lead to vapor loss and trigger the P04F1 code due to incorrect pressure readings reported to the PCM. Ensuring the integrity of the fuel tank system is essential for the overall EVAP system function. The next crucial step involves a thorough inspection of the EVAP canister itself. Begin by disconnecting the necessary tubes connected to the canister and plugging off ports to ensure controlled evaluation. Utilize the vacuum pump/gauge to assess whether the canister retains vacuum, which is indicative of its health. If the vacuum cannot be maintained, there is evidence of leakage or internal blockage that needs to be rectified. The EVAP canister plays a critical role in trapping fuel vapors, and any malfunction here will directly impact overall system performance. Conduct a final check of the EVAP leak check module. This module is usually inspected after confirming that all preceding components are functioning as expected. If all other tests yield normal results, the EVAP leak check module may be the root cause of the issue. If abnormalities are detected during this final inspection, replacing the EVAP leak check module may be necessary to resolve the P04F1 code. Ensuring that this component operates correctly is key to maintaining the integrity of the entire EVAP system. After completing all necessary repairs, clear the DTC from the PCM to reset the system. Following this, it is crucial to perform a road test under various conditions to monitor for any recurrence of the P04F1 code. Pay special attention to the check engine light. If it illuminates again during the test drive, this indicates that the issue persists. Ensuring that engineers observe the vehicle's behavior can help capture any subtle inconsistencies that might not be apparent during stationary diagnostics. This final verification ensures all repairs made were effective and that the EVAP system is functioning correctly. To prevent the reoccurrence of P04F1 and maintain the health of the EVAP system, regular inspections are essential. Conduct periodic checks for any visual leaks around hoses and component connections to catch potential failures early. Monitoring the fuel vapor system routinely allows for timely repairs when any abnormalities are discovered. Further, ensuring that the EVAP canister and associated components are free from debris will help maintain optimal function. Adopting proactive measures can significantly reduce the chances of encountering similar issues in the future, thus promoting a smoother driving experience and environmental compliance. In conclusion, the DTC P04F1 indicates a low purge flow issue within the EVAP system that needs immediate attention. A thorough inspection of various components is critical to identify the root cause of the malfunction. Following the detailed troubleshooting steps, focusing on the EVAP canister, purge valves, ELCM, and related systems ensures that all bases are covered. By adhering to proper diagnostic protocols and conducting necessary repairs, the integrity of the EVAP system can be restored. Ultimately, addressing these issues promptly results in better vehicle performance and adherence to emission standards, benefiting both the driver and the environment. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.